Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurrect Autos HQ. Today, guys, I've got the injectors back and I've got two new ones to be put in this car. It's early, it's cold, but I have got a new heat source. As you can see, it's there. So yeah, I'll show you that in a second, but before we do, so today's video, guys, is going to be on this car, this Fiesta, this blue one. We need to try and get it running. Hopefully that's going to be it. That's going to be it. I had a lot of people commenting, saying it could be this, it could be that. And you're absolutely right, it could be this, could be that. And that's what it's all about. And unfortunately, it is just a guessing game because the computer is not telling us what the problem is. I wish it did, but it just don't. Unfortunately, sometimes this happens with cars. You know, some cars will got computers and modules all over it, and it'll tell you exactly the problem and the issue. But in this case, it doesn't. It didn't even tell me that the injectors were faulty. Just on the computer, doesn't tell you that. So yeah, hopefully today, but we'll see. I also got the bumper back from the paint shop for the silver one as well, so possibly we might be able to put that on and do that as well. Yeah, hopefully sort of just get one of these cars done today so that we can move the BMW in place and carry on. So, and that's what it's all about really, at the end of the day, just carrying on getting them fixed and getting them out. So that's it. Right, so let me spin you around, guys. Let me just show you the me heat source over in the corner, what I've done. And we'll get cracking with this car. So let's do it. So yeah, just before we get cracking with this, with the injectors and all that sort of stuff, we've got to reset them, clean them up inside. We've got to clean it all up. So we've got to do a lot of work on this car today. Before we do all that, I just want to quickly show you, so the end product is here. Here we go. As you can see, I've just got to do a little bit of cement work around that. So the position of the actual wood burner itself is exactly where the owner of the workshop, there's 2 or 3 others that's got these, and they've done exactly the same thing. They've put it in that sort of position because it's kind of a little bit higher, and then the heat comes out into the room a little bit more than it is on the floor. If you put it on the floor, it'll just lose it on the concrete floor. The guy's been here like 25, 30 years. He knows his buns. Do you know what I mean? He knows exactly how to set it and what to do. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's got to go there. I don't really mind, to be honest with you, because that gives me enough area underneath now to store all my wood. I can put all the wood underneath, and all the wood can be drying out, ready to be filled up. So basically, that's where we are with it. Yeah, I've had to do. You get some like cement that go here. It goes around the joins on all these here. So this is what you've got to do. You've got to cement all the joins in, and it just brings the smoke away from the room basically, and not into the room. So yeah, it is quite warm. It's quite warm. You can't, really touch it. It's quite hot. You could probably put a frying pan on that and cook eggs, bacon, and sausages, I reckon. So yeah, that's where we are with it, guys. It's proper setup. Whether or not it's going to heat the room, I'm not sure. I'm still not sure whether or not it's going to heat the room. You can get those fans that sit on top. Like you might get two of those fans, and it will just blow the hot air into the room a bit more. But it's a trial and error basically. It's just a trial and error thing basically, because obviously I don't know how hot it's going to get. So yeah, we shall see. But even that, I can touch that, and it's not even hot really. It's a little bit hot, but not that much. So yeah. I'll get a glove. I think I'll get a glove. A heat glove. So I can use it. Yeah. But like I said, it's just a trial and error thing. It's just, you know, I've never had one before. And the guy, the owner of the lockup, you know, he said, no, fit it like this. He said that'll give you your best heat into the room. He said there's 2 others like it, and they're constantly all day running their wood burners like this. Someone just obviously mentioned and said, you know, there might be there isn't enough draw for the smoke to go out through the pipe, the flue. But I haven't actually finished off the flue on the outside because I've got to go a little bit higher. That's why I've got these pieces here. And I'll show you quickly. It goes like that there. So it needs to go a little bit further. So basically, it needs to come out a bit further, past the gutter in and fascia, and then up. So that's what I've got to do. Still got to do that. But yeah, so far, it's definitely getting there. But I need to put, I really want to put a gallows bracket, a metal gallows bracket on the wall. And it'll go a triangle sort of shape, and it'll support it more. And then as it comes up, put some supports into that. But, you know, the other guys around the workshops have got them, and it's exactly what they've done. And like I said, the owner of the workshop and the land, that he owns the land, he said, yeah, do it that way. And he's been advising me, and he's been showing me and sort of, you know, helping me sort of set it up. So, yeah, if he's saying it, then, you know, it's, I've got no problems with that. So, there we go. That's the new heat source, guys. So yeah, it's quite warm when you're standing close to it, but over there, not so much. But like I said, I'm willing to try it. So there we go. Right, let's crack on, and let's get this started. Yeah. So I've took the battery off. Got to put the battery back in place. So we'll do that. I'll lower it back down. And I'll leave you. Let me try and get down a bit. Hold on. It's better. Now we can see it. So yeah, I'll leave it open. Don't sort of close it all up. Leave the exhaust pipe open here and here. Just leave it all open, the intake, like that. And then, yeah, we'll fit the injectors back in the back. Clean it all up. And we'll go for a start up. So yeah, let me set you up. And actually, let me start cleaning these up first. I'll come back to you when I've sort of started putting them in and that sort of stuff. So yeah, leave it with me for now. I'll come back to you. Right, okay, guys. Just to quickly inform you, yet again, more problems, and we won't be able to work on this car today, unfortunately. Basically, the 4 injectors that I got sent off to be bench tested, they haven't returned back yet. So yeah, I'm just waiting for those now to come back. They're not come back. They're supposed to be sort of come back last night, and the guy didn't drop them off. And yeah, the mechanic's gone to take 4 other injectors for a van that he's doing up to the place. So he's going to go up there, but it's obviously Chingford. It's a little while away. So yeah, I have to sort of just leave this for now. I have to move on to something else because it's just obviously a complete waste of a day, and that's really no good at the minute. So, unfortunately, guys, we're going to have to wait. Yeah. Trust me, I want to get them in as much as anyone else because, yeah, I'll need to get it running. But, nah, never mind. But I've got the two new ones. These are over here for it, brand new, £150 each. Seems quite a lot for an injector, but I think that some of them going like 300, 250. Yeah, and they're brand new as well. So you can see it there, 4 coat. I can't remember quite. You can't quite see that, can you? It's there, right there. So yeah, brand new injectors, guys. So we're just going to have to wait for the other two. Well, the other four, but 2 are good, 2 are not. And then we can carry on. So, for the meantime, let's carry on with this Fiesta, the silver one. Because I've just booked it in for an MOT, and that is due to go in today at 1 o'clock. So, if we can sort of get this wrapped up and get it over to the MOT centre, this car should be finished today. That way I can get this outside, and then we can bring the 1 Series BMW inside and make a start on that. I did put the bumper in place just to see what the colour match is like. And to be honest with you, it ain't that bad. It's probably a shade off. I've got to be honest, probably. But it ain't that bad. I'm going to try and sort of see if I can deal with it, but yeah, it's just probably a shade off. You can see it there, probably more than anything else. But in different lights and stuff like that, it does change a little bit. But yeah, this, you can see this is a little bit darker. This is a little bit lighter. So it might have to go back. But I want to get the car finished, and then the whole car can go back to the paint shop. And then maybe he can just sort of, you know, blend it in or whatever he's got to do. Respray it, I don't know. But let's just get the car finished. But yeah, bumpers are slightly different in colours, but I don't think they're that bad. Probably going to get some comments about it. Oh yeah, it's definitely off. It's definitely wrong. But I know that. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying it's perfect, am I? So yeah, basically that's where we are with it. But I need to get it MOT, get it finished, get it MOT. Then it can go to the paint shop as a whole car, and then it can go over it. At the front of it, it don't look that bad, to be honest with you, but it's weird in different lights. It's coming up a bit different, but need to get it outside. Yeah, but definitely think that's an issue. Anyway, let's get what do we need to get done? Let's get the bumper done. Let's take it off. Let's get it all set up. Let's get it all back in properly, all the trims and all the grills and stuff. And then we've got to have a good look around the car, make sure that we're ready for the MOT this afternoon. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this will pass. I don't want to sort of, hopefully don't break my record of, getting these through really nicely as I have been on every single car that I do. So, yeah, hopefully this is another one. So, let me set you up, guys. Let's crack on with this car. Right, guys, it is definitely looking much better now. So, yeah, you just see me do that. Took the wheels off both sides, cleaned inside the wheels before I put them back, connected all the bumper back up. You can still see it on that colour there, look. Yeah, the shade is off. So, we'll have a better look outside, but that shade is definitely slightly off. No, I can't leave it like that, to be honest with you. Don't like it, so that's being redone. So I've done the wheels, cleaned the back of the alloys, cleaned the disc, the back rear drums, and then put some copper grease on the back of the wheel and the drum just to help the alloy not stick. I've done the side wing mirror as well, you saw that. So that's all done. Don't know if that's an MOT failure, to be honest with you, that wing mirror. So I thought, you know what, whilst we're getting it ready, let's get that part of it. I'm just giving it a quick boost with the battery charger, just to make sure it's got enough power. Yeah, so that's the mirror. You can see it's all cracked up and stuff. So I don't know if that's a failure, but done there. So that's done. I've checked as well, make sure as much as I can on this, all the bushings and the rubbings, the springs, to make sure all the springs are not broken on the front. They're all good. Back ones as well, just to make sure. Washer fluid. And yeah, I've put this seat cover on it because the seats are still a little bit wet. They're not dried off when I've done the cleaning, but yeah, so I'll put that on there just to stop the MOT guy getting a wet arse when he's doing the MOT. So yeah, that's that. Got some good news as well on the other car, the other Fiesta. Got some good news. We've got the injectors back. So let me just quickly run through what I've got here. So these are the two new ones. You can see that these are the new ones, and they've got the little caps on the bottom, and they come with little copper washers on there, new copper washers. So, yeah, these are the ones I've got back. You can see that this one is covered with some grease, and that's because when I've looked into it, when you fit these injectors, these copper, I've had to change these are new ones. So these new ones, when you, let me get this out. So basically what it is that these two with the red caps, they're the good ones. These ones are the bad ones. So yeah, so they're the bad ones. Can't use them, and we can't reuse the old copper washers that come off of these two on the old ones. So we have to get some new ones, which I've got, which are these here. And basically, when you're fitting them, we should put the copper washer on there, like this, like that. When you go to put it down inside the engine and you lift it up, it falls off. So basically, you put copper grease, not copper grease, just some sort of like grease to hold it so that it won't drop down, and then you can put the injector down into the engine. So I've got to put a little bit more, put some on this one to hold that copper washer on, and then the injectors can go into the car. So that's where we are with it. I've got to make sure it's all clean and stuff inside. You've got to, check to make sure there's nothing inside there. It's all nice and clean and tidy. We don't want to cause any other issues. And I'll probably put the two new ones at 1 and 2, and then put the two old ones at 3 and 4, so that Dave, the owner of the car, if it ever comes an issue with the car or injectors again, it's going to be the two oldish two ones, which will be in 3 and 4. So yeah, that's what I'll do. If I've got time, have I got time to do a bit now before the MOT? Probably can, but I don't want to rush this, guys. I do not want to rush this. So I'll do what I can for the minute. Let me set you up. Let me see what I can do, and then we'll go off and get this the Silver Fiesta MOT'd. But I just don't, like I said, I don't want to rush this car. So I'll do what I can for the minute, and I'll come back to you. Right, so just a quick update. I cannot put these in yet, these injectors, and the reason for it is because they need to be cleaned out. Can you see that dirt that's inside? That one's quite bad there, and then next one, you see it's all like dirt and stuff in there. So that needs an air blower, and so you air blow it in, and it blows the crap out, to stop, to minimise the crap that goes into the engine. So I haven't got an air blower, but the guy down the road has got one, and he said, look, just push it out. We'll just push it down to him. He can air blow it quickly, and then the injectors will be ready to sit in. And I'll have to do that when I come back from the MOT for the silver one. So let's go and take this for the MOT. Let's see how that gets on, and then we'll come back, push this down the road, blow it out, clean it. I'll show you it all cleaned, and then we'll come back and fit these injectors to see if we can get this running. So yeah, bear with me, guys, and I'll see you soon. Right, guys, I am back from the MOT centre, and good news, it's passed. We have got 2 advisories though, and I'll show you what they are. Let me show you. So, what the advisories are is these indicators, the bulbs, apparently they're flashing more white than they are orange on both sides. And it's the actual filament that goes onto the bulb itself. Looks like it's burnt off, but yeah, that's the only thing it's not fouled. It's the only thing that advisories has come up on is that. But I don't think that looks white to me. But yeah, I'll just change out the bulbs. I've got loads of these bulbs kicking around. I'll just change them, so that's done. And yeah, so that's it. MOT'd. Just needs a good clean, and we need to sort that bumper out. I did look at the back one actually, and the colour is slightly different on the back. The same sort of shading, but bumpers. It happens with bumpers sometimes. Now it's outside. It's not actually that bad. Let's be honest. Slightly. A little bit darker, a little bit lighter, or yeah. So it's a weird one. It kind of in that kind of angle there. That don't look too bad. Yeah, it's a really strange one when you go around it. But yeah, I'll speak to him to see if he can do anything with it. It's really strange because that looks pretty good to me. It looks alright. But yeah, this side seems a little bit different because obviously it's different. So you can see now that it's a little bit out. It's not that bad, but it's a little bit. It's just maybe a shade off, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to get away with that, guys. To be honest with you, I think I might speak to him. But yeah, apart from that, guys, all passed. Just needs a good clean. Still stinks in here, to be honest with you. Still needs a good clean out and a good sort out, and then yeah, it can go up for sale. So there we go. Yeah, that one is sorted for the minute. This one, I haven't got time to get those injectors in and sort this out. So I'm going to probably jump on that tomorrow, and that'll probably be your Friday's video, guys. Is we'll get this, we'll get this going. Hopefully, fingers crossed. You know, if it's not the injectors, it's going to be something absolutely stupid. I know it's going to be. You know what I mean? A blockage in the fuel line or something like that. It's nothing to do with the back. Nothing to do with the back. I know that for a fact because I've looked all over it. So yeah, it's going to be something stupid. But yeah, there we go. Just one more quick fault on the actual flue itself, my lock burner. You know, there is certain regulations and there is certain things you've got to abide by. I will be checking them out. I did sort of take the owner's word for it that this is okay, but I can't really do that. I need to sort of do my own research and my own looking into it. Like domestic compared to commercial, maybe a little bit different. Again, I have to look into that. I will obviously get a carbon monoxide detector in here as well, just to make sure that I'm not breathing in harmful gases. Never good. So yeah, just one little thought on that, guys. It's an ongoing thing. It's not, you know what I mean. I've had to put this rope around the door. You can see that there's obviously this asbestos rope goes around the door to hold all in. There's a back plate as well. It's got it on it as well. So I think I'm doing all the right things when it comes to sort of making sure that it's up to scratch. And if there's a heating engineer, a qualified heating engineer, not just someone that's oh yeah, I know what the regulations are. I need, you know what I mean, someone that's got the actual, you know what I mean, regulations for a living or a job or used to do it or whatever. Then I'll take, you know, on board what you say. But for now, yeah, it's just an ongoing little project, another one. So, but I need to get it going because obviously January is supposed to be really cold, February normally cold. So it'd be really nice to get this going, get this ready, up and running for when we come back after the Christmas period, which is next week. It's going really quick. Christmas is coming around quick. So yeah. So that's going to be the end of today's video, guys. You know, at least we've got the silver one MOT'd and done. You know, that can be pushed out. We'll probably get the BMW 1 Series. That can come in at some point soon as well. And I can leave the silver one outside now, so that'd be good. Might get on with doing that next week before Christmas. So yeah, that's it. That is going to be the end of today's video. Really appreciate all the support. Don't forget to drop me a comment if you've got anything to say in today's video. Don't forget, I'll give the video a thumbs up. That really helps, and I'd really appreciate it if you could do that as well. So that's going to be it, and I'll see you in the next one.